Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 21 of the year 2023. This is from the 22nd till the 28th of May. And how is it going to be impacting you all? 12 ascendants, moon sign, or the Dasha sign wise predictions I'll be sharing in the later segment. In the initial part, I'll be discussing a few things about the week, how it unfolds, how it is going to be in general. And it's based on moon's ingress, and please change the time as per your time zones, because if moon is ingressing somewhere in ahead of that time, so you have to just do plus minus, the event takes place accordingly. So it's also said that no events take place on the very same day of the transit also. So you have to be patient. If you are having a good dasha, conducive dasha, if you have a promise of an event, nobody on this earth, on this planet, on this universe can stop from happening that particular event. Also, as you know that, I am going to be traveling. So this is, I think, July, August, I will be busy. So you can book your slots for June month. And because I have got some Vastu assignments which are lying pending, so I will be traveling. So I will not be taking up much readings in July and August. So you can just get in touch with my team, or you can log into our website, realastrology.com. And also, I wanted to share with you that, there are comments that I'm getting that, very few videos you're making, and very limited time you're giving us all. So I tried doing the shorts, so that whenever I get time, I will be doing the shorts from time to time. But you see, one must understand that apart from, like I love to dress up, as you all know, my Venus is very, very strong, and I really love to dress up. At least, the decorum should be maintained when you are an astrologer. You cannot be eating while doing astrology. You cannot be, talking all crap when you are making the videos. That's something that, we must be, a caution, that caution has to be taken, because this is a it's a divine subject, and we cannot just disregard it like that. Today you will learn astrology, and tomorrow you start teaching. That is something which is a curse from many, many years that you're going to be carrying, and you'll be carrying it in the further lifetimes also. So you have to be very cautious when you are giving the predictions left, right, and center. People are just doing that. So one must be very careful, because I am doing astrology. I'm a student of astrology since past 30 years. So one must be very careful about the karma. Are you really getting entrapped in that karma? It's going to come back 1,000 times. So whenever I am predicting for my clients also, I am very, very careful that, I don't utter anything, or I don't inculcate any kind of fear in anybody, which leads to negative energies in their life and my karma also, and it comes to my family, my children, my grandchildren, etc. So it's not considered to be a right kind of thing to do. That's the reason, I just make weeklies and monthlies and simple transit videos. And that's the reason, I'm I'm stuck to some level, where the subscribers are limited, but that's okay. I'm not running after any subscribers or any numbers. It's fine. And I don't do any, I don't want to, want you to pay and, just do it, online also. I don't like doing that as well. Because when I do prashna, it's all free of cost. I don't call for any kind of money over there. If it has to come to me, it will come to me any which ways. If it doesn't, then it will not. Being a student of astrology, one must know. So whatever is yours will come to you. And just with the help of astrology, which is a tool, which is a guiding tool, you can actually change yourself as per the timelines. So the behavioral changes everybody can make, of course, and be a very fine, you can improvise on your lifestyle and life patterns. So use the subject wisely, and don't follow any Tom, Dick, and Harry, astrologer and fall prey to the readings, and, which is just, coming out of nowhere. So you must be very cautious. You should follow that caution. Okay. So let's not waste time and get into the video. So we know that this is based on moon's ingress, and moon will be ingress in 3 signs. So moon is going to be in Gemini, Cancer, and Leo this week. So you people, or wherever your sign, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo is, so see to it that this is going to get triggered up whenever moon transits through these places. So when moon is in Gemini from 22nd to 23rd, it's going to be with Venus, and it's going to be in trine to Ketu and Saturn. And then when it moves into Cancer, it is from the 24th till the 26th, and it's going to be conjunct Mars and also aspected by Ketu. Okay, it's aspecting Ketu actually. Then we have Leo. Leo is opposite, that is on the 27th, 28th. And this is going to be opposite Saturn, aspected by Rahu and Jupiter. So you see, when we talk about all these planetary configurations in the sky, we must understand that the events, will be triggering now. Every day is not the same. So you might be just eating something in the morning, and you might be eating something else in the afternoon or night. So when we know that there are so many, none of the days are similar, none of the timings are similar. So the, general readings cannot be also that very accurate. But I do claim and vouch that these predictions will be at least 50 to 60% correct in transits when I'm making these transit videos. Sun is going to be in Kritika first pada from May 22nd to May 25th, and then will be in Rohini Nakshatra from the first pada from the 25th to the 29th of May. Venus is going to be in Purva Vasu Nakshatra on the 21st of May till the 3rd of June. And there is one more event which is happening. I'll be sharing with you through the pictorial form so that you can understand also better. And I will be incorporating the same in my readings also. Okay. All right. So this is the horoscope of this week. And as you can see, we have moon's ingress in the Gemini, Cancer, and Leo signs this week. So this is how it is going to be, because Mars is looking at Ketu also. We must understand that this is not that kind of a combination, which is like no sugarcoating. It is not a good combination, in the sky, which is happening right now. And it might just trigger up many events which are related to accidents, fire, sudden events can happen also. And there is a very important thing which is happening is Sun and Mars are on the either side of Venus. That means Venus is hemmed between two malefic grahas, not friendly grahas. So this might bring about a lot of chaos and communication issues between the female counterparts, gossiping, and, especially in the film industry, glam industry, fashion industry. You might just feel cramped up if you are into those areas, you're working for, in those areas. You will feel quite cramped up. You will feel quite suffocated. You will feel that the energies are blocked. You're not getting that kind of movement. You're not getting those kinds of results. So this might be a cramped kind of an energy for you all on the global level. Also, we have a Sun. Okay, now let me show you this also. There's what kind of events are happening. I'm just showing you. Sun, Mars, and Jupiter. They are going to be at the same degrees this week. Exactly at the same degrees. Somewhere around 7 degrees, they will all be reaching. And that is how, it is going to be giving you some kind of, the authorities, definitely are going to get impacted with this kind of a transit. See, these three are the rulers of the Dharma Trikona, the Dharma trine, 159 axis, this is ruled by Sun, Mars, and Jupiter. So these are very important conjunctions, even if they are not happening together, but, they are at the same degrees. So when any planet is at the same degrees in your horoscope also, they are in a way forming a connection with each other. So this is going to be giving you some kind of important decisions related to your profession, related to your, bold decisions if you have to make. Also, if you are at the authoritative level, or you are into medicine, or you are into administration job, political figure. So these will be, uplifting you wealth will be coming in. So this is a very positive time for you in case you have to make any kind of responsible decision. And as you all know that Kuja, that is Mars, is also about your energy levels. It's about your decision making, impulse also, but at the same time, this is going to uplift you, is going to give you that kind of support right now in case anything is stuck up. So this is a very positive time, and you should utilize this time in case you want any kind of any areas of life where you have to show strength, some courage. So leadership qualities will be uplifted also when these kind of combinations happen. And there is definitely, this is a very positive time for lawyers, teachers, publishers, editors, actors, apart from Venus is being hemmed. So we leave actors aside, but definitely actors are seen from Mercury also. So banker, priests, Brahmins, all of that, where you can use your knowledge right now and uplift yourself. So this is a very positive week for all of that. All right. And Moon is also going to be interacting with planets this week. Moon is going to be with Mars. So there is sort of a niche banga which is forming with Mars and Moon there in Cancer sign from 24 to the 26th. So you will feel quite emotional also during this week. So it's a very important week, but not as important as the other weeks have been till now. Not many changes are happening this week. So you can just relax and take a break, rejuvenate. This is that kind of a week. Coming to Aries to start the predictions. This is as per the Ascendant, Moon, and the Dasha. Whatever Dasha you are in, Dasha sign. So you have to make your Dasha sign your suppose your Jupiter is in Libra, so make Libra your first house and see where the transit positions are happening. So as per Libra, that in the 9th house, this Venus is transiting for Libra. So this is very positive for you guys, So, but Sun and Mars are on the either side. You might feel a little uncomfortable also. Just an example I'm giving you, but surely this is a very beautiful time, and I will be sharing my insights also very soon in the latter segment. So Ascendant, Moon, and Dasha sign, you should always make make it your first house and then see. So coming to Aries first. So for Aries natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting through your 3 signs of Gemini, Cancer, and Leo, and your Ascendant Lord is also going to be forming a close connectivity with Sun and Jupiter. So this is going to be a very positive week for you for communication. In case you are feeling a little claustrophobic, so this is the time when you will get that vent, to communicate with others. Communication is the key basically this week. How you emote yourself, how you convey things to others. This will actually help you convey your inner thoughts. Maybe you will pen down some notes or some kind of, maybe you're getting into any kind of presentation. You're going to be working on your projects, or maybe you're traveling. So this will bring about all of that. And then you will be taking some rest during the middle of the week, and you will be connecting with your family members, and you will be forming a very emotional bonding with your childhood friends, with your people around you. So this is that kind of a week where you will be feeling a lot of energy towards inner world of yours, and you will feel that you're getting connected with people, connecting with your own self, your child like you, with your romantic partner, or maybe you will be dating somebody and going out for dinner, taking the partner out, and there will be some kind of restriction that you will feel at the place of work. You will feel little uneasy, people are not understanding you, so you will feel that kind of an energy also. There are certain areas which you have to focus on, but you're not able to. Maybe at the place of work there's a lot of work to do and you're not able to, and you bring that work home and finish it. That is also quite possible. The student natives are going to be feeling that they are putting a lot of hard work. Suddenly they have to do a little more, extra efforts have to be put in. And this will bring about a lot of energy towards starting new education, because Jupiter is also aspecting your ninth house and the fifth house. Very good for children and progeny on cards in case you're planning all of that. And Moon is, as it is going to be in the trine to Rahu and Jupiter, you might just be anxious, or you might feel that your children are getting very anxious, because there is a connectivity with Sun, the Leo sign, ruler of Leo sign, with Jupiter at the same degree. So ninth and the 12th Lord forming a connection with the fifth is definitely very positive for foreign travels. In case you have to send off your children to the overseas, or maybe some foreign income also comes in, you have to send off your children for foreign, for university, for foreign studies. So you're planning all of that also. PR, visa, etc. If you're thinking of getting all of that. So it might just take a little bit time, because Venus is hemmed between two malefics. So you have to take it easy. Give it some time. Once Mars starts moving ahead of Venus, then you will start feeling better. And surely there is a possibility of a house change. In case you're thinking of a place change, you can. Take care of your mother's health, because from the fourth house in the eighth house, we have a Saturn. And we, in the trine to Saturn, we do have Venus and Ketu energy also. And Mars is looking at this Ketu this week. Moon is also going to be there. There can be some kind of separative tendencies that you're feeling with your partner. So you have to just maybe resolve certain issues, and you will start feeling better. So this is what this week looks like for Aries. Coming to the Taurus sign, Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your second, third, and fourth houses. And it's going to be forming a strong connectivity with your Lagnesh also. So this is a very good time for making decisions related to your finances this week. In case you are thinking where to invest, how you can make money out of money, all of that you're thinking of. And Sun, Mars, and Jupiter, they are also forming a straightaway connection. So there is a possibility that you will be working through the projects overseas. You'll be getting some foreign clients, getting connected with the foreigners, communicating with them, or some business deal that you're going to be striking. So all of that is going to get triggered up as well. And there can be that your bosses are changing, or you are thinking of changing the job profile. You're thinking of changing the department where you're working. So that is something which is going to also trigger this week. So be prepared in case you have already planned something like that. So this is going to be giving you all of some decision is coming your way related to that as well. And but you have to take care of your health, because you have a Ketu in your sixth house, though it is in trine to the dispositor Lord Venus. So this is a big time saving grace, and Venus is the Sanjeevani, as you know, it is the saving grace, your Lagnesh. So in trine to Ketu will actually give you some relief there. You will get the cure, you will get the treatment done, you will get the right kind of doctor, if at all you're looking for one. And there is a possibility that you will be eating something outside. You're not having food at home, and then maybe you fall sick also. So you take care of that. But otherwise, it is a positive transit for initiating something new, pitching in into some more money into your business, changing your profile, changing the place where you are, changing the job. All of that is going to get triggered up. Just make sure that there are no ego clashes with your partner in your relationship. It's quite likely that you can have some ego clashes, and the verbal confrontations might be bringing about tears in your eyes. So make sure that you take care of all of that. Children are going to be doing well, going away from you though. Could be that they are joining some university or something, so they have to be sent off. But at the same time, some results that you have been waiting for, if you're a student yourself. So that is also going to be actually in your favor. So this is a very positive time as far as your material growth is concerned. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, you are feeling little uneasy these days, because you're doing something, some things are getting stuck. You feel lazy, you are having a laid back attitude, you sit for some work and you are unable to complete the task. Venus is over your first house. It's hemmed between two malefics. So you have that blocked energy, actually, you feel a little lazy when Venus is over your first house. It's like, the place where Jupiter and Mercury get digbala and Sun gets exalted, in the first place. So this is not the place where Venus is too comfortable. It's the early morning time. So you do feel that, I must take a break. I must, just relax. Or you're pushed to take, because, your body automatically asks for that rest. If you are not rested, then, you tend to, fall sick, and then you crash out. So the body will tell you that, no, it's time, So take a break if you're feeling these kinds of energies this week. So this is an indication that you need to take a break, and there's no harm in taking a break and just rejuvenating. Just those kinds of energies are good for you also. Maybe you will be very communicative with the children around you. You will get connected with your children or with the people around you in a very emotional manner this week. You'll be talking to people, how you can heal others, how you can help them. So all of that is also quite possible. Getting connected with your old friends, maybe some school friends or college friends you're getting connected with during this week. And this is also going to uplift you financially. Maybe you will be getting some money from the overseas. Inflow of money is in abundance, because we have 12th lord in the first house. So with your effort, put your effort in the right direction. If you can't, it's okay. Just take it easy this week. You will be able to do it better next week or next to next week. So don't push yourself. Whenever you push yourself, then things go outbound. So you have to be very cautious about all of that. Ketu is in your 5th house. So this is also the time when you will be, you are feeling anxious about your children, or children are feeling really anxious. But thankfully, Jupiter is looking at this Ketu and will be moving towards this Ketu exactly by the June 1st week. So that's the time when you will feel that things are subsiding, things are getting a little better, because Jupiter will be exactly at the same degrees as Rahu and Ketu. So in case, obviously it's in that orb already, plus minus 5 degrees, but still, Jupiter will be moving ahead of Rahu, and Rahu will be moving backwards. So they are going to be splitting. So you will feel that things are now getting better, because as far as your relationship, as far as your work is concerned, you are actually feeling quite suffocated, claustrophobic, and you feel that, you're being grasped, the energies are being grasped and taken, they are just sucked up energies, so you will feel that. Wait till the first week of June, and you will start feeling better after that, of course, when Jupiter surpasses this Rahu energy. Also, Mars is looking at your 5th house right now. Children are feeling very agitated, uneasy. In your romance, you're having a lot of turmoil. You say something, people are understanding something else. Your partner is not able to understand. If at all you're thinking of a relationship, you will feel that, Venus in the 1st house will give you a relationship. But at the same time, what is the condition of your 5th house? 5th house, Mars is aspecting, and Ketu is already there. So you are already feeling that, there is a lot of gap, and there is a distant relationship which is building up suddenly because of your mental state. So you have to work on that, because Saturn is also in the trine to the 5th house in the 9th. So you just enhance and uplift your knowledge, focus on the higher realms, and things will start falling in place. So this is the week when you will be communicating about your work, about your projects, and about uplifting yourself. Writing, publishing, all of that is also quite possible, and you will be taking some short journeys also. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. If there are any questions, you can just put it up if I miss out on some aspect of life. So for Cancer natives, this week Moon is going to be in your 12th, 1st, and 2nd houses. So this is the time when you will be actually, spending on yourself, cosmetics, or, buying new clothes, dressing, foreign journeys, foreign travels. If at all you have been planning, connecting with your, with your business partners, or, some major assignments you are taking up. So this is the time when you will be. Though Venus, being the ruler of the 4th house in the 12th house, has taken you away from your home front. Maybe you're working a lot, you're spending a lot of time at the workplace, or you are away from your family. So this can be the time when you will be spending a lot of money on the overseas people. Maybe you will be traveling and you will be spending. Okay, that's how it starts. And maybe you're working on your project, you're at home, you're not you're at home, but you're not with your family, but at the same time you are forming a connection with the maybe with your workplace, and still you're working, so that is also quite possible when there is this 4th house energy in the 12th house, and you will be rejuvenating, you will be working on your self, your how you can be improvising as a person also. So when you're alone, what happens, when you're working, when you are sitting at home in silence, so isolated, so you start thinking about things, how you can improvise on yourself, how you can improve your lifestyle. So all of that is also going to get triggered up this week, and it is going to be definitely bringing out the real you, or the positive you, because you're a new you now. You're a positive and a rejuvenated self. So you have self-introspected, and you're coming out of that zone where you are rising. Moon will be in your 1st house, Mars is there. So you have to be careful about your emotions. Maybe, in impulse and emotions, you might just blurt out something which might harm somebody. So you have to be careful on the 24th, 25th, 26th, especially. Okay, by the evening. Things will get better, 26th evening. But surely this is the time when you might be feeling quite aggressive, but you are controlling yourself. It's like a latent anger, kind of a feeling. You're not able to speak out. You're getting upset, but you're not able to speak out. Okay. So the best is lie low. Thankfully, Jupiter is in the Kendra for you. So things are looking a little better. Otherwise, it was not, because, in the trine, only Jupiter was there. And in the Kendra, you were having only malefic influences. So now you can maybe go ahead with the change of job, bosses change, any kind of, house change, a place of abode, you're thinking of leaving and changing, switching the job. All of that is going on. You're thinking of maybe you're putting in the applications also. And there is a possibility of some new assignments, some new businesses coming your way also, because Sun is in the 5th house from your 7th. So this is a very positive time for making some arrangements with the help of your friends, the authorities, influential people you'll be coming across, or maybe you will be coming across somebody who is in the politics, government authorities, leadership, who's a leader. So you will be forming that kind of connection also. Take care of your mother's health. And also, this is the time when you can be, making some hasty decisions, some impulsive decisions, because Saturn is in the 8th house, Saturn being the ruler of your 7th, and the 8th is in the 8th house, looking at your 10th. So be careful when you're conversing at the place of work. This can lead to some kind of complication, because Sun and Moon and Saturn will be right opposite also this week on the 27th and 28th. So this might bring about some complications here and there with your bosses. There can be a spat, there can be a short argument, a small argument which can be which can get aggravated. So be careful about all of that. Children are going to be doing really well. They are putting the effort in the right direction this week, and they're going to be getting the acknowledgement and the results in their favor. Not a good time for getting involved in any relationship. I would suggest not to. In case you come across a person you want to date, you want to propose, not a good time, because your Mars is in the 1st house, and it is debilitated also, being the ruler of your 5th. So this might bring about some irritability also. At the same time, your Yogakara Graha is Mars, and that is debilitated. So this might bring about some, some kind of issues to deal with. And it's in the nakshatra of Pushya, which is the 8th house, Saturn, ruler of Pushya nakshatra. So this is a good time for healing yourself. If at all you have any broken relationship, heal them, come out of that. So this will bring about something towards better. But at the same time, you should not be pushing things. If you push things, then this will lead to some complications. Litigations on cards, if at all you are already in that zone. So this might be a prolonged process. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. See, Leo natives are going through, this is a positive time, I would say, because Sun is transiting your 10th house. It's Big Bala. Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and first houses this week. You're tired. Because there is lots on your plate and you're doing multitasking, you're having many things on hand right now. And because Saturn is in your 7th house, also looking at your 4th. So there is a lot of workload which is there, and you're going to be away from your house, your family, because the ruler of your 4th house is also in the 12th, and Saturn is, as it is, looking at your 4th house. So 4th house is going to be giving you some kind of awareness from a distant relationship with your family members. So it means that you're going to be away. You are feeling tired because there is lots to do. That is why, when you are at home, you're, rested, but you're not rested. So you need to take it easy. You need to just get connected with your own family. You should, I know it is looking a little difficult, but, you should try spending time with your family. You should spend time with your own self also, how you can improvise on yourself, how you can improvise as a person and at the place of work also. Enhance and upgrade yourself, your leadership skills. Keep up to date, yourself up to date, because you have to update yourself to get up to date. Okay, so keep on keep connecting with your skills, your own subjects that you're dealing with, and your own environment you are in. So it's up to you, how you do it. Jupiter is as it is in your 9th house, and Jupiter, Leo, Mars, Leo, and Mars, Sun and Jupiter, they are forming a connection any which ways this week, because they're going to be at the same degrees. So you're going to be getting connected with some religious institution. You'll be maybe doing some charities. You'll be traveling, a lot of travels on cards. And also there is a possibility of your children going away from you to the overseas lands also. This is not a good time for getting into a relationship if you're solo. And though it is a good time to mend your old relationships, but not getting involved in a new relationship, because Saturn is already there in your 7th house, being the ruler of your 6th. So this might bring about some kind of litigation also. And Mars is also looking at your 6th house. So this is not a good time. And Ketu is also looking at the 6th lord. So if at all you are already in a litigation process, so this is going to be definitely the week when you will be taking it a little forward. So this is the time when you will be making certain decisions about your finances, about your innovative energies that you have, your skills, and you will be starting something new also. So, but upgrade yourself, as I said, upgrade, and be up to date. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, Moon is going to be transiting through your 10th, 11th, and 12th houses this week. We have a Jupiter, Rahu, Mercury transiting through your 8th house. 8th house dosha is not actually there for Mercury, because Mercury is a neutral gender. So he doesn't feel anything in the 8th house, though you might just have some kind of changes, some kind of upgradation that you're going to be making in your skills, in your education, in your knowledge. This is a very good time. There is some health issue that you're dealing with. So just seek the right kind of advice, right kind of doctor. Mars is also looking at your 6th house. Not good for getting involved in any kind of disputes, litigation, court cases. This is not the time. Separative tendency from your partner is also evident. Some new relationship is also on card. Maybe you will be meeting somebody, some potential partner at the place of work. This is also a good time to deal with your financial situation. You have Mars looking at your 2nd house. Mars is the 3rd house ruler. Mars is your 8th house ruler. So something to do with your speculative income, getting involved in some kind of stocks, shares, etc. is also on cards, because it's the 8th house ruler in the 11th house. Fulfillment of desires is also on cards, as far as your mental strength is concerned. You will be, maybe physically you're not feeling that contentment, but from within you are getting a little stronger. Now is the time when you will be getting connected with people you move around with, that community you move around with, and you just sort out things. And you take a move in a level up, and then you will get the clarity about the people you are mixing with. Okay, no, I have to be, I have to be with these people. I don't have to be with these people. All of that you will be deciding. Sun is in your passing through your ninth house. This is a good time to get connected with your father, take his advice, gurus, any kind of leaders, your own bosses. Get connected and seek help, seek advice before jumping into a conclusion that no, you want to do this. No, you want to take a call now. No, just take it easy. You cannot depend on your own mental setup, your own thought process. Maybe there is something that you are not able to touch upon. So you should actually take the help of somebody who is more, efficient and more experienced. Okay. So take care of your dental issues in case you're having some issues in your lower abdomen. All of that you have to be extra cautious about. Very simple readings, nothing out of the box. This is just straight whatever I'm seeing, I'm just saying and sharing. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. And definitely no sugar-coated words. I'm famous for that. The blunt and the straightforward Vanita. So what do we have for Libra in store? Okay. So for Libra natives, you have a Ketu in the first house, and Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th, coming out of your 8th house. So you're feeling a little better any which ways because there was a new moon in your 8th house and you were feeling quite uneasy the previous week. So you will feel better, you will feel relaxed, you'll feel cheerful because as it is, Venus is transiting your 9th house. See, you must understand that the job will get over, the job will get over, will get fulfilled, the desire will get fulfilled, but it will take some time because Sun is also passing through your 8th house. Mars is in your 10th house. So these are the Papa Grahas for Venus. They are not friendly Grahas for Venus. See, all the planets have some negatives, some positives attached to their significations. None of the planets are completely malefics. None of the planets are completely benefics. As far as Jupiter is also concerned, Jupiter is ego also. It has that, a tendency to do certain things which are not, for the material growth. So we cannot just write off completely a planet that, oh, Mars is so bad, he's a bad guy. No, we need that energy. We need that power. We need the enthusiasm in us. So that is something which Mars gives us. So when Mars and Sun are on the either sides with Venus in the 9th house, so this is going to be giving you that delays and frustrations in doing things, completing things. Your job will be done, but it will take there will be hiccups, to complete them. Okay, because Sun is in Venus's sign in the 8th house, and Sun, in a way, Sun is not friendly graha to Venus. So this is also going to be giving you some problems in your finances, some blocked energy. Maybe the expenditures are going, the outflow of money is too much. You're not able to control it. You have to plug it, you have to put effort and that will happen. But right now things are going very slow. Though Venus is at a very good place, in dignity, in its own friend's zone, from the face of it. But when we see Mars and Sun on the either side, that means that push that you're waiting for, you're not getting. Though it's said that when Sun is behind Venus, you do get beautiful, you work on your beauty, and Mars is there. Mars is obstruction. So the obstruction is being pushed by this Sun. Actually, it's balanced by this Sun. But at the same time, Venus is feeling that energy where he feels that that he's not getting that kind of push. You're not feeling that kind of push that you want. So you have to put extra effort here because Saturn is there. Saturn is giving you that kind of support also. Venus and Saturn, they are very good friends because Saturn is the Yoga Karagraha after all, and it's transiting another house of its own, the Mutrikona Rashi of Aquarius in your 5th house. So you are actually working on your intellect. You're uplifting yourself, how you can upgrade yourself, how you can enhance yourself. All of that is also quite possible during this time when you are having these kind of combinations. So plus points are definitely there. But at the same time, you will feel that, somebody at the place of work says something and you get instigated and you get triggered up. You feel that nothing is working your way. It's taking time to balance things out, quit some things and move on, and all of that is also going on. At the same time, when moon transits through your 11th house, there is a possibility of meeting the potential people at the place of work, maybe some leaders, or maybe, you yourself are working in a team, you're just helping others, you're taking the help of others, and you are actually balancing things out also. So this is a very beautiful time, as a matter of fact, wherein you're getting the support of Jupiter also, you're getting the support of Mars, in a way also. But you have to control and keep a constant check on your anger, your agitation. So when you are lying low, and not just losing your cool and sulking, because of losing your cool every time, so it's going to be a better week for you, and transits will help you, in fact. Okay, so don't worry. Rahu and Jupiter are going to be giving you that kind of support, that material support and material comforts. And if you're thinking of any kind of litigation, etc., just take away from all of that, because Mars is looking at Saturn, and Saturn is in your 5th house as well, which is the 12th from your 6th. So not a good time for getting involved in any kind of disputes. So lie low. And as it is, it's an accident yoga when we say that Mars and Ketu are forming a connection. So you have to be cautiously driving, take care when you're eating out. All of that is also very essential to be looked into. Okay, don't ignore. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, moon is going to be transiting your 8th, 9th, and 10th houses this week. You might feel that, there is a lot of energy to do things now. You're feeling that you want to put effort now, and you want results also, quick results. But when you don't get it, then you are getting a little uneasy, you're getting a little agitated also at the same time. But don't worry, things are going to move gradually towards your side in your favor. You might be getting some renovation done at home done, and you might be just maybe shifting out from the place where you are, moving to an old place, maybe some old ancestral property you're going to be visiting this week, quite possible. And take care of your father's health, if at all he's having some health problems, so you have to take care of that also. And there is a lot of maleficence attached to your 4th house, so maybe your mother is unwell, you have to take care of her this week. Or maybe you're moving out, you're displacing. That Saturn in the 4th house will displace you from where you are. And with moon also transiting your 8th house, there is a possibility of some major changes coming into your life during this time. Major changes, transformative energies. This is a house of transformation, as we say. So house of death. Death doesn't mean literally death. It means that something will end and the new beginnings is on your way. So you might just be very anxious, to start with on the 22nd, 23rd. You'll be very uneasy, and then suddenly you will recoup and recover. You might feel very frustrated physically. The sexual desires are at its peak. And then, you meet the potential partner, and, it's a vent. And then Cancer, on the 24th, 25th, 26th, moon is going to be in your 9th house. So this might bring about some major changes in your, maybe you will upgrade yourself in enrolling yourself in some subject or a skill, you're going to be learning, and you're going to be spending more time on your improving yourself. Maybe some journey that you're planning, you're going to be traveling overseas, that is also on cards. And in case you're thinking of following some going to a religious place, that is also quite possible. You're thinking of doing so as well. And any kind of sports activity is a good idea to vent out, work out, and spend more time in the gym, or any kind of fitness place, or maybe at home, just work out well. So this will help you change whatever the lifestyle you are entrapped in. Moon will be transiting your 10th house also this week, and that's the time when you will be getting a lot of workload. You'll be very busy, or maybe you'll be meeting your seniors this week and discussing things at length. So you are going to be quite charged up, at that time emotionally. You're attached to the people at the place of work. You might meet somebody at the place of work and you're discussing, your co-workers are discussing about the new projects. So all of that is also quite possible. Jupiter and Rahu are looking at your 10th house. Any which ways, it's going to be an upgrade kind of a thing for you. Changes are positive. Take them up. And for student natives, also very positive time. In case they have to plan their journeys for enrolling themselves in the university, for work, they have to change their place. All of that is also quite possible. And this is going to be giving you some kind of change for sure. Accept it. And any kind of health issues, if you have to be very careful, and you have to just not ignore anything. Even if it's the slightest thing, slightest fever, you have to go to the doctor and see the doctor and get the cure. Okay. Take the medicine on time. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. And this is the time when you will be having a lot of connection with the people around you. This is the week when you want to meet people, you want to greet people, you want to be the people's person. You might get connected with your childhood friends. You might just throw a party this week. You and your wife might just go out for dinner in case you are a male member, or maybe you will be having some kind of, with your partner, with your spouse, with with whom you are in relationship, irrespective of the genders. Let's not go there. So you will have some kind of connectivity with your partner. Okay, so this is a very positive time for doing so. In case you want to spend more time reading books, learning more, acquiring more knowledge, maybe, you're thinking of working out a lot this week. You have that kind of inclination. You want to just vent out your energies. So all of that is also quite possible. There is a very, blocked kind of an energy, which you are feeling in relationships. You feel that, you really need to work hard. You have to put effort. So this is the week when you will feel it more. So the best thing is that you channelize the energies, to save the relationship rather than splitting away, because there is a strong probability of this relationship to fall apart. So you work on this, and definitely you will be gaining the strength to be in the relationship after some time, especially if you are in the Dasha or Venus. So make sure that you are looking after this time specifically, this month. You have to take care of the relationship even more, because it's a very sensitive matter that you're dealing with right now. It can just come up with either the a volcanic eruption suddenly, you will feel that is going on within you, and you will just straight away walk out, or you will just, that will fizzle out, and you will just stay calm, and you will start working on the relationship from scratch. That is also quite possible. So it's up to you which way to choose. So either or, quite possible, because there is a lot of energy on the either sides of the 7th house and 7th house is actually, getting triggered up because of Saturn and Ketu also. So this Venus actually is hemmed between Saturn, Ketu, Sun, Mars in a way. So whenever these kinds of connections are there, you really tend to feel quite, you feel quite cluttered. You feel your mind gets cluttered to make decisions. Okay. And this is a very positive time for the people who are into artistic fields. But, if you want to go ahead with anything to do with your artistic bent of mind, writing, publishing, acting, dancing, arts, drama, all of that you can, those people are going to be doing little better as compared to other professions, marketing, all of that. Maybe, you're not getting that kind of support from the authorities and your co-workers, but at the same time, you're putting a lot of effort. Your siblings are actually not supportive of you. Something is amiss somewhere, which is actually troubling you. And then, lastly, Moon will be in your 9th house. So this is going to be giving you a lot of strength to recover, to recoup, and you'll be making practical decisions about your travels, about your investments, about your relationship, about your health also. You're going to be really focusing now. So that is from the 27th to the 28th. Very positive time as far as your all the areas are concerned, I would say. Student natives are definitely charged up. They're going to be doing well. If at all you're thinking of applying for any visa, PR, etc., this is a good time to do so as well. This week is quite conducive because Sun, Mars, and Jupiter, they're going to be at the same degrees, and this is definitely going to be bringing about the decision making, the responsibility that you're actually dealing with. You will be getting that solace now. You'll be getting that baggage, getting offloaded. So you're going to be quite interestingly, you'll be doing well. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses this week. So you see, you are actually the most important thing that you have to do this week is that you have to take care of your health first. How you can improvise on your routine, how you can declutter your mind and your surroundings. You have to organize everything because there is a lot of unorganized or disorganized or whatever, there is a very zigzag, haphazard things which are happening in your life. So you have to actually organize everything at the place of work, with your relationship, also with your health. You are not looking after your finances well. You're depleting your savings. So all of that you have to really work on. Maybe, you are, maybe you're a public personality and you're not able to do well, you're not able to do things which people notice. So all of that you have to really work on. Maybe you are an influencer yourself. So you have to look good. You have to work on your looks. You have to work on your content. It's not just about the looks. If I dress up and sit and I just talk crap, then it's of no use. I have to give you the content. I have to give you that satisfaction about the readings. Only then you will be coming back again and again. So similarly, if you're an influencer, you have to really work on yourself. So this is the time when you are feeling that you're not, your vehicle is not speeding to the extent it should be. So everything is standstill. It's at standstill right now. So you have to put that kind of effort, change your perspective, change your way of doing things. Maybe you have to, put some extra content, or you have to do something. It's not just about the influencer part, but you can relate it with your work here also, with your relationship also. So you have to change, maneuver, or you have to bring something new, which actually sustains your health, your relationship, where you can build up, rather than just breaking and crashing. Okay. So this week you are getting that opportunity. Gradually, by the time the next month starts, you will be a better person. You will be a better, in better space. Okay. So you will be getting that momentum also, which you are actually looking for, which you are feeling that it is just a standstill. Everything is just a standstill. Things will be better off, don't worry. And you have a good time for childbirth, this if you're planning this, and it's a very positive time for students. If for your love relationship also, you can amend and mend yourself, and then things will be better off. But you have to work on your finances well, because finances are depleting and you're feeling quite uneasy because of that as well. Okay, so this is how the week looks like. By the end of the week, you will feel a little more anxious, and you can have some health issues. So take care of all of that as well. Don't eat outside food, and don't eat stale food, because Saturn is in the second house. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, and 7th houses this week, and it's forming a connection with Venus, Mars, Saturn. It's forming a connection with Rahu and Jupiter also this week. So moon will be forming a connection, with all the planets one by one during the month. So here you are going to be feeling very emotional with about your children, about your relationship, about your family. You're going to be maybe thinking about how you can connect with your past, how can you meet the potential partner, or you can just visit or revisit the ex-partner. You're thinking about all of that, or maybe, you want to reconcile in the relationship. So all of that is on your mind. And this is also the time when you're going to be thinking about your investments, how you can grow, but it's not happening actually, because, it is not giving you that kind of return that you were expecting, because Mercury was retrograde. Now it is slowly and gradually coming out of the retrograde period, and it is going to be giving you some relief there as well. So please make sure that you do not put lot of money in a particular place. So you have to distribute it. Okay, then only you will get it, because Jupiter, Rahu, Mercury combination is happening. So you have to distribute it and allocate your funds in a very meticulous manner, in a very organized and a very, take the help of the experts, where you have to park your funds, how you have to invest, etc. Then you will be able to do so. And this is also the time when, you will be feeling a lot of anger, anguish, also irritability is there. You feel that, you're getting a little detached from the world. You feel that the others are not your types, because Saturn is over your first house. Saturn is indifferent. Saturn is also, you feel quite low. You feel quite detached from the world. It isolates you. Okay, it's a very cold planet. Saturn is the farthest one. So that's the reason, you feel that you're not able to form that connectivity with people. So that is something which is going to activate or aggravate when Moon is transiting through your 7th house on the 27th and the 28th. So that's the time you will be having a lot of emotions, as well as detachment. So it's like, both the things simultaneously working, and you're feeling that, what to do, whether I should be in this space or not. So then you will be, suddenly you will go to, a little ahead, and then you will come back. So that is something which is your perpetual thing, which is happening because of the Saturn energy in your first house. So just try to mix with people, try to do for others. That is also one of the best remedies, because Saturn is your 11th and your first and the 12th lord also. So be a little more charitable, do for leper patients, do for handicapped people, and it will actually help you as well. Okay. And don't fear Saturn. And it's like, don't fear Saturn, and don't, he's a malefic. We start thinking, oh, if we will do things to make happy this planet, or, of discipline, etc., he will not punish us. It's never going to happen that way. Whatever the planets have to do, they will do. It's just that we ourselves have to maneuver and change ourselves towards better, the behavioral changes that we have to make. That's the best remedy, to do. And then you see, the Dasha, etc., and then how it is actually matching up with the planets in your chart. So that's something which, you can get only when you seek advice and help from an astrologer of your choice. So you must not make any decisions based on these YouTube videos only. You should not. Either you learn astrology yourself, or you actually, seek help and advice from a right kind of astrologer, and then get your chart read, get your horoscope read, and then decide about your major areas of life. It's just based on these, like you give the details, word details to me, and, on the live chat, and then I do it and all that. That's not possible. We have to give time to read the horoscope. We have to spend time before reading also. I give some time, right, to prepare myself. It's been 30 years. I still give time to the horoscope to read it first, and then calculate certain things, and then decide, yes, this planet is going to give this kind of results. Not just like this, even I have been doing that, but it was like, the Prashna is different. Okay. So yeah, just take care and do for others. If you want to make any kind of travels, you want to plan any travels, you can do that as well. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. I digressed in between, actually, when I'm making the predictions, because I get really irritated with people who are, just actually, demotivating. That's too, it's not good. It's not in a good taste when I see astrologers being on the YouTube, left, right, and center, making videos, and the content is rubbish, and they're degrading this subject. Degrading. Very sad. Very sad. but that's their karma. Let them do what they want to do. Exactly. But I don't want my audience to be fooled and, just get carried away. Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces, moon is going to be transiting through the fourth, fifth, and sixth houses. And this is the time when you will be spending some time at the home front. You want to be with your family, with your mother, with your sister, with your daughter, and you want to maybe, beautify your place where you're living. You have some time in hand, so you want to do all of that. But you are actually feeling quite emotional also at the same time, about your family members. So this can bring about some good connectivity with your childhood friends also. Maybe you throw a party at home. You are going to be refurbishing your place, where you live, and you're going to be changing the surroundings. It's positive if you are going to be doing that. Some mirror, etc., you can put up, and it will make a lot of difference. And there is a possibility of a new partnership, new relationship getting triggered up. There can be that the old relationship suffers, or maybe you're getting a little agitated and make an impulsive decision. Children are getting agitated as well. Your students, the children, your children, are getting little worked up. So you need to help them out. You be by their side this week. They need your support. Maybe you're not even knowing what they're going through. So spend some time with them, talk to them, open up, and just try to extract what they're going through. That will be helpful for them as well. Organize everything, there can be a lot of workload. So you have to be very cautiously, organizing everything, how you can do everything step by step, rather than just doing everything, trying to take up everything together and just landing up in doing nothing. So that is something you have to really work on, and this will give you some organized approach to completing the tasks as well. You have to be very careful about your health, just fitness. You have to work on yourself, on your looks, on your inner as well as outer you, how you can just strengthen the immunity levels, because you're losing out on the immunity. So you have to take care, because Saturn is looking at your your sixth house. Rahu is in the trine. Jupiter is also there. So you have to take care of your kidneys. You have to take care of the fatty liver. And Ketu is in your eighth house. Any which way, this is the time when you will feel little uneasy during the moon's ingress here as well, in the sixth house. So take care of your lower abdominal region. Don't ignore your health. It might just aggravate later. So you have to take care. And there is a possibility of a change of place also, which is coming through. In case you're looking for a new job or a place change. So all of that is also going to be there. And with the upliftment, you're going to be upgraded, and you will get the right kind of bosses, and new job is going to be favorable, depending on your own, definitely, on your own, horoscope and the predictions based on the Dasha. So that is something that you have to see for yourself, how it is, if you are into astrology. Otherwise, seek help and advice from an astrologer of your choice, isn't it? So moon is well placed this week, and just take care of your relationship and your financials, and it will be means how you park your funds. That's very important. Overseas journeys are on cards. Getting connected with overseas people is also quite possible, because Mars is looking at this Saturn also. Saturn is your 10th and 11th and the 12th lord. So this might bring about some change of place. Ninth house lord is also looking at Saturn. So this might bring about some changes, or maybe some kind of new projects coming through from the overseas, and money flows also from the overseas, quite possible. All right. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moon signs, or the Dasha sign wise predictions. So you know what exactly does it mean. And I wish and I pray that this week is really very positive for you. And do follow me on Instagram if you can, on Facebook. And do like, subscribe my channel if at all you like the content. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.